Hi guys, welcome to another beautiful day. And today, the 18th of April. Well, for those who do not know, originally I'm from Zimbabwe, which is a small country down south of Africa. Not South Africa, we're neighbors with South Africa, but I'm from down south. So for those who are mistaken, as usual, just say I'm from Zimbabwe originally, and as well as I'm a Brit. So, anyway, in Zimbabwe, we got our independence in 1980, which is, I'm not good with math, 41 years today. So it's been 41 years of independence in Zimbabwe. So happy Independence Day. And today I thought, well, if it's something that I'm meant to celebrate because I'm Zimbabwean, I might as well talk something along independence, because I was reflecting when we're sharing all this news, happy independence and all that, and I've asked myself, what really is independence? I spend a lot of time with my brain, so this is why I have a lot of questions here. But I really asked myself, a lot of us, we live in the idea, we're so entrapped by the idea of independence in our mind that we miss the true joy that Christ brings through the independence, through the freedom we receive through Christ. A lot of us, we have, even though, like, if you look at Zimbabwe, I think that's a perfect example to look at how they got their independence 41 years ago. But are they truly free? Again, today, ask yourself, am I free in all the things that I thought I've let myself go of? Some of us might think that we are in a toxic relationship. Some of us might think we're in a job that it doesn't seem like it's worth it, or anything. It could be anything that you have in your life that that you feel like you've got that independence. Because if you got a job, you've got income. But are you free? Are you happy? In a relationship, you always want to be in a relationship. But are you free? Are you happy? Are you truly happy? Because a lot of us, we have this idea. This is why a lot of people, myself actually, I'm talking from experience, we always find ourselves struggling, and most of us actually end up in depression, because the things that we go for freedom, the things that we think can give us true freedom, it's actually the same thing that leaves us in a place where we feel trapped. Like I said already, relationships, that's a perfect example I could use. That's the only thing I could really use at the moment. But anyway, just look into your life. What are the things that you think really brings you freedom? And also look at the pros and the cons of that. Are you truly happy? But we know that the true joy that has been brought and set before us can only be brought by Christ. This is why most of the time it's so difficult to have that, to remain in that connection with Christ. This is why a lot of people say, I'm struggling to keep up with my faith. You're struggling because that's where true freedom is. Because freedom is not something that's just been given freely. Only Christ can give you anything free of charge. Anything else that we have in our lives, anything else that we seek in our life, we have to work for it. But the only thing that should matter in this life is to seek for a true relationship with Christ, is to seek Christ with all of our hearts, with all of our mind, with all of our soul, so that we can receive the freedom, the true freedom. Because you know what? The freedom that Christ brings us, we've already been given that. We know the purpose of the cross was for us to be saved. It was for salvation of all of us. It was for the freedom that Christ was bringing to humanity. But we don't see that. If you think about it, we have the idea of, we can say it, we can proclaim it in the masses, in all this, especially Easter time. We all say a lot of this freedom. But are you truly free? Can you set yourself free from the mind, from the things that is taking you away from Christ, and just seek for Christ? Because that's where you're going to find your true independence. That's where you're going to get everything. I'm not really disregarding that the sufferings that the people has gone through, especially if we look at this kind of independence, like we're celebrating in Zimbabwe today. But are you truly free? Ask yourself that today.